We'll be back in some discussions here soon. Thanks.
Good morning. I'm Congressman Danny Davis, representing the 7th District of Illinois, and I want to take this opportunity to commend Kevin Gay and Operation Reform for all of the outstanding work that they're doing, and to welcome all of you to this timely gathering of what I consider to be one of the most important issues facing our nation today, which is mass incarceration and the successful reentry of individuals returning home from jail or prison. We know that each year more than 600,000 individuals are released from jails and prisons, and in an effort to reduce recidivism and increase the self-sufficiency of individuals, I, Senator Rob Portman, and many other members of Congress have been greatly involved in passing, funding, and reauthorizing second chance legislation in the Congress. We have held countless discussions, meetings, forums, and briefings. In addition, each year I hold a panel discussion at the Congressional Black Caucus's annual legislative conference to discuss the best practices and solutions for successful reentry programs. Since being signed into law with bipartisan support in 2008, the Second Chance Act has made possible nearly 600 grants, totaling about $300 million, to increase public safety and reduce recidivism through the development and coordination of pre- and post-release reentry services, such as employment training, substance abuse treatment, mentoring, and improved community supervision. The evidence-based programs authorized under this legislation reduce recidivism and, as a result, help increase public safety and save taxpayer dollars. While this law has been successful, now is the time that we can rethink and re-engage our thoughts about individuals in the criminal justice system. Currently, the Congress is developing a new approach to criminal justice reform, looking at mandatory minimums and the effects of collateral consequences on individuals that have been engaged in the criminal justice system. In addition, I commend President Barack Obama in moving this discussion along at the highest level of government, establishing and promoting programs, using executive power to do things like adult reentry education grants, arrest guidance for public and other HUD-assisted housing, banning the box in federal employment, tech hire, expanding technical training and jobs for individuals with criminal records, establishing a national clean slate clearinghouse, permanent supportive housing for the reentry population through Pay for Success and Justice Reentry Assistance Program, awards to support public housing residents, to name just a few. While all of these initiatives are important and play significant roles in reentry, nothing is more important to an individual than finding and keeping a job. A job gives one a sense of dignity, the assurance of self-sufficiency, that they are an asset, not a liability, a contributor, and not a user. I am encouraged that many institutions, companies, businesses, governmental entities, and faith institutions are finding ways for returning citizens to enter the workforce and become tax-paying members of society. I am hopeful that you will have a lively discussion on reentry, and please call on our offices as we continue to improve and develop new actions aimed at helping returning citizens who've paid their debt to society, have been rehabilitated, and are trying to reintegrate themselves back into their communities as productive citizens. Have a great conference, and thank you so much for coming.
Well, I hope everyone had a